premium kettles worth the price tag? In this video, I'm going to compare 3 of the most popular luxury kettles from Ninja, KitchenAid and Dualit and tell you everything you need to know, including how noisy they are, which one's the fastest to boil and how much energy they use. First of all, if you're new to this channel, I paid for all these kettles and this video isn't sponsored. There's a surprising amount of stuff to cover about these kettles in this video, so it's divided up into sections. Feel free to skip around and find what you need. I don't want to hold you hostage for the entire video, but I do get in trouble if I leave anything out. So to begin, let me introduce you to our 3 kettles in price order. First, we have the Ninja Perfect Temperature with an RRP of $99.99. Next, it's the Dualit Classic at $149.99. And finally, the KitchenAid Variable Temperature at £179. All 3 of these kettles have a capacity of 1.7 litres, a cable tidy in the base, removable line scale filters, and water windows. KitchenAid's is marked in litres, Dualit has one in litres on one side of the body and the other in cups on the other side. Ninja's is marked in both cups and litres and is illuminated as well. The Ninja kettle is available in 2 colours, stainless steel and black. The Dualit comes in 7 colours, polished, shadow, brass, evergreen, eucalyptus, matte black and copper. And the KitchenAid comes in 5 different colours: pistachio, stainless steel, matte black, almond cream and empire red. 2 of the 3 kettles, the Ninja and the KitchenAid, have adjustable temperatures. Now, if you've never had different temperature options on a kettle, it's easy to dismiss the concept. But if you drink herbal or green tea, it's really worth having because those teas are better served at a more drinkable temperature between 60 and 90 Celsius rather than the freshly boiled temperature of 100 Celsius. The KitchenAid kettle has an adjustable manual temperature gauge with an illuminated display on its base that allows you to alter the temperature in 5-degree increments between 50 and 100 Celsius. The Ninja has fixed options on buttons on the base between 60 and 100 Celsius. And you can also use the plus and minus buttons to move in 5-degree increments. Ninja's 3000 watt perfect temperature kettle has a cool touch spot to help you close the lid, has a hold temperature feature which keeps the water hot for 30 minutes and also has a live temperature readout so you can see how far through the boil you are or work out if you need to reboil a kettle that's just boiled. Dualit's 3000 watt classic kettle is the most expensive kettle Dualit make. It has adjustable pips built into the lid design so you can adjust the tightness of the lid, and its main selling point is its patented whisper boil function, which makes it one of the quietest kettles on the market and means it's Quiet Mark certified. The KitchenAid Variable Temperature Kettle is 2400 watts and made from stainless steel. The on-off switch is on the base and you open the lid by pressing a button on the top. Unfortunately, this button appears to be a bit of a design flaw. The one I bought required repeated presses to open, and I found other reviews online from customers reporting exactly the same problem. So the first test I did with these kettles was boiling 500 millilitres of water in each kettle. I wanted to test for time, energy consumption and the volume of the boil. Now, in an effort to keep everybody happy, I'm going to give you the option to watch the entire boil of each kettle so you can hear what each kettle sounds like. But I appreciate that that is a little bit like watching paint dry. So please feel free to skip ahead to see the results and how they compare, or just skip to the timestamp for the particular kettle that you're interested in. You can see those timestamps on the screen right now. Okay, so here are the tests. As a benchmark, I used my 18-month-old Morphy Richards kettle, which I paid £30 for. It's the same capacity as the ones I'm testing, and I also descaled it before doing the test. The Morphy Richards took 1 minute and 18 seconds to boil 500 ml of water, and it peaked at 76 decibels and used 0.060 kilowatt hours of electricity. Now onto the premium kettles. I filled each one with 500 ml of water and checked the temperature of the water every time to ensure it was within 0.1 of a degree of the target temperature before it went in the kettle. Here is kettle number 1, the Dualit. Here's kettle number 2, the KitchenAid. Here's kettle number 3, the Ninja. And here's how all of the kettles compared for speed of boil and energy consumption. So yes, the awkward truth here is that my Morphy Richards kettle, which cost £30, actually beat all three of the premium kettles when it came to speed and energy consumption. So out of the three premium kettles in this test, the Ninja was the winner for energy and speed. When it comes to noise levels, I know this test isn't perfect. I'm using an app on my phone and I'm not in a perfect acoustic setup. But the results I got did align with what I expected. The Dualit, which is Quiet Mark certified, was the quietest. 5 dB might not seem like a lot, but it was very noticeable. And my cheap Morphy Richards was the loudest of them all, even if it was just by 1 dB. It's worth pointing out that although the KitchenAid reached 75 dB during the boil, it actually peaked at 77 dB when it chimed, which was when it was turned on. Now, I also repeated this test with each kettle full to the maximum. I'm not going to make you sit through those boils. Here's the results for that. So when it was filled to capacity, the Ninja was the most energy efficient, but the Dualit was a little bit faster. So both the Ninja and the KitchenAid have audible alerts. You can disable Ninjas by pressing the hold, temp and minus button for 5 seconds, but there is no information in the instructions about how or indeed whether it's possible to disable the sounds on the KitchenAid kettle, so I would assume you're stuck with them. Weight-wise, one of these kettles weighs significantly more when empty than the other two, which of course may be down to better build quality, but should be factored in when you consider lifting it. The Morphy Richards is 785 grams, Ninja 890, KitchenAid 899 grams, and the Dualit is 1,234 grams. All three of the kettles poured well, but the Dualit has a precision-engineered pure pour spout, and the KitchenAid has a non-drip spout. Ninja's guarantee is for 2 years, Dualit's is just 1 year, but you can buy replacement parts including the heating element. And KitchenAid offer a 2-year guarantee. So KitchenAid's high price tag combined with its apparent design problem with the lid release knocked it out of the running early on. The chime is also pretty irritating unless your hearing is impaired and you're specifically looking for something with a loud alert. This leaves the Dualit and the Ninja in the running. I love the appearance, the build quality and the quieter boil of the Dualit. But I'm going to have to pick the Ninja as the overall winner because it's packed with features, has the fastest boil for small quantities, lowest energy consumption, and was also the cheapest. As always, I welcome your thoughts, so please do let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want to see more videos that help you choose and use your home appliances, I make them weekly, so make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification button.